maybe do a fall set, like a semi-fall, because everybody's jumping into fall and Halloween sets already. I can't even believe it. I have the sneezies today, so bear with me. I think I got like a little cold. My son had it, or I'm going to sneeze. My daughter had it, and then now my son is homesick, so I got these nail foils. People's been asking me to do some more nail foils. I'm a mess. So let's open this one and see. I have another one. I don't know. I was kind of going leopardy. I think this one is see-through. I don't have no nail idea planned out. This one likes see-through too. I think that'll be pretty with this color. Then I was thinking about doing some chrome. I want to do like a beginner-friendly pretty set. And then I also have these nail foils. So what y'all think? If you guys want to see any nail foils in the future, let me know. I think I'm going to choose maybe... I want to choose one of these ones, but I just don't know which one. Should I do this one? All of these, this color right here, it's the... How do you say? Macho? Macho? No, Macho. Definitely Macho. And this one is the Jelly Caramel. Got it off of Amazon. I know people have been asking me if I have like an Amazon storefront. I had trouble making it, and I've been trying to make one for quite a while. Today I contacted them again. Again, they said, oh, our tech people their line is busy or whatever they say. They can't get through to them. Call back in a couple hours. I called back, still can't get through to them. So I went and tried to do it myself again. I think the girl finally got my email to take when she tried to do it herself on there. Sorry, I'm so stuffy and stuff. Like, again, my kid got me sick, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I think I'm going to do like a single dark layer like that. All of them. This is like a pretty jelly color. I love this color. It's nice. And of course, you could just draw these by hand, but I have nail foils, so I thought I'd show you guys how I do my nail foils, because it's really easy, and nail foils are just fun to do. I seen a post that a girl posted the other day, because somebody was saying, oh, you know, girls that do nails, press-on artists, or, you know, artists that draw on nails, make portraits, or do sculpting, any type of nail girls, if they get like, let's say flower mold instead of hand sculpting in themselves, that's cheating. Or if they use Mod Podge and sketch it out ahead of time, that's cheating. Like, I figure whatever tool it is that makes it, you know, easier or funner or different for the job, there's all kinds of things that make nail stuff fun. I don't think any way is cheating. If you do a nail foil rather than hand paint it, I don't think it's cheating. I just think it's a different form of doing it. I think that's crazy that somebody even said that. They were saying using nail molds is cheating. No, it's not, because that's still hard to do. Or they said if you use a stamper, you know, like a nail stamper, those metal plates, that's cheating. Do you guys know that that's still hard? Those are still oh my God, I had to order a new stamper because I don't know what's going on. I couldn't get my nail stamper pictures to pick up for anything. I just quit the other day, I swear. I was like, I don't know if it's my stamper or my gel, but I quit. Okay, so there's all 5 nails. We're giving them a cook. Let me take out my thumb and put my pinky in. Boom, bat, boom. See, it's like a pretty coffee color. And of course, I'm going to file that nodule off half and half in these bottles. Well, a little bit more than half, 75%. So it's probably like 75% acetone. That way it lasts longer. And I'm just going to clean off the Inhibition. I use this McCart one. I also have a Beatles one. I have a few different kinds of, they all work the same. I do want to get that Jim Beam one off the Sweetie Nail Supply, the gummy gel. I heard that one is absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do ahead of time is I'm going to go ahead and cut like little slices into this for the nails. And then now we're going to go and we're going to do an even layer of this. You don't want to do too thick, but you also don't want to do too thin. And then I throw it in my lamp for 60 seconds. I've done it for 30 before, but then it crinkles. So 60 seconds is a sweet spot. I think on the back of this bottle, it says 90. I've done it for 90 before and it doesn't work the same. So I think it just depends on your lamp. So you're going to have to test it out. The wattage. So I'm going to do like that on all 5 of the nails and I'll be back. Just get it. Plop it on there. Oh my God, I blew it everywhere. Sorry, there was like a hair on it. So I blew it and they all blew. One blew this way, one blew that way. It's still a hair on it. There we go. these nail files can be super finicky. So let's press it with my fingers first. I've been wanting to do nail foils lately lots. And since girls are like, I've been seeing like a lot of, gosh dang, Halloween. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to do Halloween right now. I'm not. And then I've even seen people going into stores. I've seen Costco had Christmas stuff up. And I'm like, dude, this is just pushing it. Look how easy that came off. You let it cool. I'm telling you, that's my trick. The nail foil started lifting on its own. It just is easier. I don't know why, but it just started lifting on its own. And when it starts coming up on its own, that means like lifting off the nails. What I mean is that means it's already laid down its stuff. See how it's like coming up on its own right there? And won't let me push it down. That means it's already did its thing. See? Hopefully you guys can see that good. I know the background is kind of wonky. Let me bring up my light a little better. Can you see that good? Damn, lay it down. Let's stick it to my arm. Oh, was that a frame? Sorry, y'all. Gosh, I don't know. I thought it was just my allergies messing with me, but then when I'm sneezing like back to back to back and then coughing, I was like, yeah, they give me some kind of weird baby cold. Because then my kids were doing it and they're all stuffy and snotty. I was like, oh, great. And they started school 2 weeks ago. When did anybody else's kids start school yet? I seen some schools or kids don't start for two more weeks. I'm like, dang. My kids get mad because in Aurora, Colorado, they don't get much of a summer. They really don't. They don't get out until the end of May. And then they're back at the beginning of August. So they don't get much of a summer. I remember back in the day, when I went to school, we got 3 full damn months, and I went to school in Aurora. So that sucks. That just sucks. I'm thinking about switching schools, and then they won't go to school on Monday. So yeah, it just kind of is horrible that they have to go to school so dang much, like, and then expect them to sit there all day long quiet. I had to call my son's school yesterday, because some little, I'm going to say it, I don't know what the kid was, but he wasn't black, called my kid an N-word. And my son came home and told me, I called the dean immediately. I told the teacher, but then I went into the school to pick my son up yesterday because he didn't feel good. The teacher came down and talked to me because, what? She was like, he's new. I don't give a fuck if he's new. Anywhere that's not acceptable. And she was like, no, I understand. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I flew off the handle. I don't give a fuck if he's new. That don't make an excuse for that mother. I don't care. He learned that shit somewhere. That ain't no excuse because he's new at this school. This shit ain't acceptable at any school. Fuck off. All right, I'm done now. I'm not done. It pissed me off. The hell? Well, let me find that little kid. And then we'll have a problem. Mother. So yeah, I don't play about my kids, bro. I ain't the one. Because you're lucky my son didn't punch him in the face like you wanted to. Because if it was me and some shit goes down with me and my husband, I've been known to punch people in the face. Because that shit ain't gonna fly. You know how much racism, words are hard, that me and my husband have ran into because he's black and I'm not? Yeah, this shit happens. People are upset about it. And that shit ain't gonna fly. Calling him the N-word because he's with me and vice versa. No, bro. Ain't gonna happen. Never from black people, but from other people. And that shit ain't gonna happen because you'll get punched in the damn face. Real quick. Because I'm not the one. And that little kid learned that from somewhere. Oh, he's new. I don't give a shit if he's new. And then what's even worse is my kids go to a school that is founded from a black man. And you want to tell me, oh, the kid's new. Come on now, bro. So, yep, that was my day yesterday. Talking to principals and deans. And then they always tell you, we don't let the parents meet the other parents. That's a no-no. Well, there's a reason for that, probably because a lot of parents need they ass handed to them because they teach their kids that racist bullshit. And I'm not going to deal with it. And it ain't that hard to find the kid after school. And then my son shows me, and then somebody has to come pick up that kid because no. I mean, if it continued, that's what I'm saying. Not, you know, I'm not going to just fly off at the handle at school, but I've done that before at my son's old school. I had to find the kid and then wait for the parents to pick him up because a sixth grader wouldn't stop hitting my son that was in second grade. No, I'll choke the shit out of you. There's a sixth grader putting hands on a baby. Not today, son. So that was my day yesterday. But yeah, so those are all drying. I give them a 60-second cure with the matte top coat. And then we're going to do some of this. Some of this. And some of this. This is my go-to. Elisa. I love this stuff for 3D work. It's the best. And this is my... Nope. All right, so here is all the nails all cured. So we could do... I think I'm going to do like a black Frenchie on these ones. Actually, I'm going to do a French tip on the middle fingers. Let me get some acetone on my brush. And I'm going to use my Perfect Black from Madame Lamb. I was just going to do simple, but then I was like, you know what? I can't not do anything else. So I'm going to do like a cute little Frenchie over this black. I use my Tino Tino 20 millimeter liner brush. Absolutely loves his brushes. His brushes are spectacular. They're like definitely the best brushes I've ever had. I'll never go back to using any other liner brush ever again. Every other brush that I've had has fallen apart, has messed up. I will never use anything else again. And that brush conditioner is like my favorite, because it keeps all my brushes intact, and any brush that I get like from Sweeties or anything. Because I've noticed like when I first started out, I got cheaper brushes, but like over time, I started buying like one expensive brush at a time because I was just spending more money getting the cheap brushes because I would have to replace and replace and replace. So it was just becoming more of a hassle to replace the cheap ones every single freaking time. So, cutesy, tootsie, bootsy. And let me bring it a little higher. I like a little higher wall. It looks more, what you think? Cute, right? Frenches, I kind of just put the line there where I want it and then roll with it. You know? And then if I mess up, I got me a cleanup brush that I could grab. And I'm pretty shaky because I just took my Albuterol inhaler. I'm gonna make fried pork chops tonight. I went out there and breaded them. I'm gonna have a video up on my YouTube, probably a short. More people watch my shorts than they do my long videos, I feel. I've been getting way lower views on my YouTube, like 6 or 7 people watching them. Usually I had like 1,000 people watching them. I mean, I'm not a big YouTube creator or anything, but still, not 6 or 7 people. Look at that. She cute, right? Yeah, I just needed something a little razzle-dazzle. And then I think I'm going to do gold. I think I might leave a mat like that with the shiny tip, because that's pretty cute, no? The black French tip is done. What y'all think? Cute? I don't have any rhyme or reason for doing anything. I just do it, and I roll with it. So this is what we're going to do, y'all. I think I'm going to go around the board. Can y'all see? I hope so. So I'm just going to get a little bordered situation going here. Because I think that'd be cute on these nails. And this one holds its shape better, this product, better than that tricolor fish, which I absolutely love the tricolor fish for chrome. Don't get me wrong. Both of these I got from Temu. But see how this one ain't even leaking on down the edges yet, and I have it on the edge of the nail. That's why I like it. It's a thicker viscosity. And if you're a beginner, I'm definitely not a pro nail girly at all, then, you know, it's going to work better for you. I'm just giving you products that I like so that you could like them if you want to get them too. Now, this don't have to be perfect. You see I messed up the edge there. That's okay. We're going to give her here. There we go. She's going on nice and shiny. And if you feel your silicone tool sticking to the product, it's because you don't have enough chrome on your little brushy brush here. That's why. And then once I dust it off, what I'll do is get like one of those makeup wedge squares. And I like to rub See, I dusted off as much as I could with my brush, and then I like to just rub the excess off. See, there we go. It's a pain in the ass is what it is, because it's always right there. See how everything's like right in my way? I touched it. Because my camera setup is right in my way. I complain about this every time because it's so annoying. Fucking hate it. There's like a hair or something on my... Just go around this edge one more time. Get a little bit more for the tip. See, it holds its shape so nicely. Does it when I'm doing the flash, but I don't know why. Make sure to really rub it in there with whatever tool you're using, because sometimes I notice that I don't be rubbing it in enough, and I'm like, why isn't it shiny? Yeah, I don't rub it in enough. Okay. Because I'm just learning chrome correctly, because I've noticed when I do it on myself, for whatever reason, when I top coat it, it'll go back to clear, whatever clear gel it's because I'm not rubbing it in enough. That's why. You see that? Dip it off, and the lid always has a ton of gold in it. So again, I got these chromes off of Temu. I love them. It came in a 4-pack with antique gold, regular gold, silver, and bronze. So. Okay, so this is what we got so far. And so I'm going to find some gold accents to put on these nails. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can find. I got irritated, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted or like. So I top coated these two, ripped off the bows, put the bows here. So I'm going to top coat these three with you because, and I got my Zenna J top coat because, yeah, thought I was recording, but it wasn't. And I'm just going to top coat everything. Oops, I thought I was in frame. Sorry. Hold on, I'll show you what broke. Look. See, because I have this like record thing, and it just snapped and busted. Oh my god, look, and I don't have money to buy another one. I'm gonna cry. Now you can see the French. They're beginner friendly, it's just I had struggles today. Maybe the front of my camera's dirty, I don't know. My thing broke, and then I couldn't top coat with you guys. Oh my god. I better lay in bed. I don't feel good. I hope you guys enjoyed this chaotic ass video. Follow and like for more.